All right, everyone, welcome to this quick Wix tutorial. We're going to share today how to set up a YouTube video within your Wix website. So this is our website. This is visionsdigital.com, our agency's website. We do website design. We have a link below if ever you want to check this out in real life, how it looks and how it interacts. But this is what it looks like. So this is how the YouTube video, this is a YouTube video that we have. So you see here when someone would start playing and my voice would start playing as well. So if I were to refresh the page just to show you guys, this is what it's going to look like when somebody lands on your website. You're going to have the thumbnail. We're going to talk also about how to set up this border, how to set up the shadow and all the little design elements. It's going to show your thumbnail like it is on your YouTube video. So that's it. So we're going to cover this now. So let's jump into the Wix Studio. So now that we're in Wix Studio, this is what you're going to have to set up. So this is the mock-up of our website. Here, I'm going to remove this just to show you guys exactly from A to Z how to set this up. So let's remove this here. What you would want to do is you would want to go here to plus, so add elements. When you go to add elements, you go to media. When you get to media, you're going to have a bunch of options of different images, of different videos and stuff. So you would scroll down. This is our internal images. This is some Wix recommended images, pro galleries, and so on and so forth. You would get down to the YouTube here. So single video player, you want video, single video player. If you're here, you want to click, you could just click like this. You would press this, you would bring and carry it here. I recommend attaching it within a container. So maybe you could create a container in Wix. And what would that do? Well, it's just going to make sure that your video can always be centered. So you can align it to the center. I'm going to explain this a little bit later, but this is what you would do. So you would, open up this video. Let me get this back here. So you would open up this video. This is the video that Wix has already embedded. I would recommend even making the frame so that the image fits perfectly like this, just so that there's no overhead and nothing. Now, if you want to center this is where the container comes in handy. You want to center the video. What you would do is you would go here into the design section. You would press this button here, align to horizontal center, and here align to vertical center. This just makes sure that whenever somebody's watching your website, whether he's on mobile, well, he's on desktop, he has different sizes screens, this video is going to stay centered. You see? So it doesn't move around, because if you weren't to do that, then the video would appear at different places in different screen sizes. So now that we have this here, what you would want to do is you would press on the video, you would press change video. When you get changed video, now you have the option, what is the web address? So I would go here. This is the video that we have that we're going to refer to. This is one of our videos on our other channel. You would go here, you would press share, and then here you're going to get the link. So even if you're on the actual YouTube video, so let's say if I were to do this, now I'm on the actual YouTube video, you would press, I believe, this button here, so share. You go like this, you press copy, close this, you get back here, you would paste it here, you paste it on this section here, and there you go. So you could always, you could play it autoplay, you could put plays in a loop. I would recommend this. I would recommend against this. This makes it annoying maybe for people visiting your website. Maybe the volume is going to start playing and they're not ready for the volume to start playing. It might cause them some issues. So I would recommend against it. Obviously, it's up to you. Depends on the type of video that you have. And maybe if you don't have any noise, it might be good to have the autoplay. The other thing with autoplay, it will affect your site speed. So if your site speed, you're trying to get your site not to load too slowly, this would not be a good idea. So that's what it looks like. So as you can see here, we have the video embedded on the website. If I were to publish this, I would press publish. And then here is this is the mockup account that we have. This is not our actual account, just to show you guys some examples. So if I were to press publish, this is going to publish the results to the website. Let's just get this link. All right, so now we got the link to the website, to our new website. We're going to go here. And as you see, now that we're on this website, you will have, taking a little time to load because I'm on this video, but you will have this. So the person visiting your website would say, okay, this is your website. They would see this video, press play. Excuse me, I have a little pop-up showing up, but press play here, and the video is going to start. They could adjust the volume. They could, adjust the quality size. They could even watch it on YouTube. So if they want to do that, they could get the video on YouTube, and so on and so forth. So there's two ways to do it. This is the best way I would recommend to do it for most businesses would be to set this up this way. You could also embed the code of the YouTube video, but the thing is, when embedding the code, this is what I'm referring to. So when you would go here, you press share, and you could embed the code here. So you could take on this code. I'd recommend against it just because it makes it appear weirder on certain platforms. When you get on desktop, sometimes it doesn't appear right. You have to play a little bit with the code. It just makes it a little more complex. If you want an easier one, this is just the version I would do. If you want the embed code, this is where you would do it. So you would go here. You would go on embed and social. You would embed this code. So basically you would add this to this section here, and then you would place the code within it. Now for the little design elements, I'm just going to talk about that quickly. So we have here, I would go here, and you go into your inspector, and you go here, you're going to be in design. So you have fill color and opacity. This doesn't affect much just because you have a thumbnail, so it doesn't affect your video much. I would go border. This is what I did on the, if you see the example here, you see how the border is set. So I would go here, border. This is what we did in our case. We'd go 2. And then the color, just because this is the branding of our website, we'll choose the color. It's going to be like this. And then after that, the shadow. Actually, in this website, we did it in white. But let me just change this back. So like this, the shadow. You could apply a shadow. So you could go here. You could choose the angle of the shadow. I'm just going to show the distance with the blur and everything, just so you guys could see the actual shadow. Let me put it white. So you see this is the shadow right now. Obviously this is too much. What you could do is you could play around with the angles. So you could go, maybe you want, I always tilt it a little bit, makes it aesthetically a little bit more pleasing. You want to blur it a lot. You don't want this shadow to be too straight. You don't want to see the end of it basically. So I would blur it almost even more. Reduce the size, reduce the distance a little bit. And then what you could do is also reduce the opacity. That's going to do, it's just going to make it blend a little bit better with the background. Just makes it less intense of a shadow. So there you have it. So then you see here, you press publish. And then once again, you're going to get the link, view site. So here we have it. Here we have, actually, let me refresh. Sometimes the Wix takes a little bit of time to make these differences appear. There you go. So now we have it. So you see, so we have the shadow, makes the video pop a little bit more, the border just to outline it a little bit better. And then we have the video that's clickable. If they press on this, they're going to start watching the video. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. If ever you guys are interested in our 12 trainings, this is basically the pop-up that keeps popping up when I go on this website. So if I go here, when I exit, the website's going to show a pop-up. It's taking a little bit of time to load, but this is what it is. So we have our 12 trainings for service businesses. This, we cover them in the other YouTube channel that we have. This YouTube channel is going to be more meant for, Wix tutorials. But if ever you want to download those, going to be linked in the description below, as well as our website. If you want to check us out, check our services, this is what we do. We do this for service businesses. We optimize and update their websites. So that's pretty much it for this video. It was a little quick one. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section below. I'll try to answer them all. All right. Thank you very much.